Alrighty, folks. Well, hello and welcome to another session of our Astral Avenue Magdalena Blues. I am your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by our wonderful players today.
Hi guys. Hey Twitch.
Yo. Hello, wonderful
Hi.
players.
How you doing?
Oh, that's you.
Oh, that's us.
That's you.
Yeah, we're the wonderful players.
We're the viewers and the
We're the-
players.
What?
everything.
We're the players.
Who
I
is
don't know if we're
Twitch?
wonderful.
Yes, who is this? Who is this?
Anonymous
Twitch.
hacker known as Twitch.
Right. But speaking of anonymous whatever, I got nothing for that. Let's talk about what happened last time, and we'll get into what's gonna happen this time. All right.
Oh, man.
So without further ado, last time, you guys were wanting to rush to find Dame Cabela Fanta. You took your ship and started heading over the waters where Aethel had sensed her location. Diving down, you descended to the ocean floor here, swimming, rather, witnessing wondrous colors in the water and several craggy crevices covered in spikes. Searching deeper into these crags, you found an air-filled cave, an aurora filling the area, changing the foliage, walls, and floors in different hues of a variety of colors. And it was also here where you found the dame. She claimed that her twin was the one apparently doing all the bad things here. She was unable to harm her, but she wanted to be rid of her. Said she captured her and needed your help finishing the job. And after a prolonged conversation, decided to kind of trust her, or at least possibly. And Tobias had cut open the weird ethereal sack that she was supposedly in. And indeed she was inside, but also a miasma of colors shot forth as sounds of kind of whirling terror kind of filled the air. The dame you had spoken to joined in with this aurora, I didn't know how to spell it in my recap here, to attack you. But you guys were having a hard time getting your bearings around this thing with the dame's combat prowess and the occasional illusion or suggestive magics. You had an uphill fight, being charmed or being amazed by seeing wondrous colors you've never seen before. But in the end, you defeated both the dame and the aurora. And as the pair died, you had a vision of tears cutting open the fabric of the astral sea, as well as a specific tear opening near a greenish planet that a familiar shell-like vessel came out of. The only signifying thing about this place was that in place of the sun, looked to be a giant swarm of locusts or crickets or something. A darkened kind of system. But you came to resuscitated the real Dame Cabela Fanta, who was within the sack, as she was still alive in the cocoon. And that's vaguely where we're going to pick up. We're going to say you guys have all brought the dame back up top to your ship and came back to the beach and alerted the two turtles of what happened, and maybe taken another day to relax already, as you guys are. Yeah, we can go ahead and take a long rest.
Okay.
And we're just kind of going into it the next day after everyone kind of rested and recuperated after things that had happened the day before. So, what are you guys up to?
Is the dame conscious and able to be talked to?
Yes, she's conscious and able to be talked to.
Then that would be ideal. We should probably start there.
Sure.
Someone who's good with
Yeah.
the talking and
Yeah, you guys are
questions.
just hanging out on the beach, or whatever, you know, actually getting some recoup from the day before.
Mhm.
Yeah, you would see her just kind of lounging about, staring at the waters. As you would see her vessel creature thing, her aesthetic as it was, a large jellyfish-like creature floating overhead, just kind of aimlessly.
Go talk to her if no one else is.
I mean,
Yeah.
I suppose I could talk to
Yeah,
her.
I'm kind of like,
You
I'll
can-
talk
you
if
can-
no one else does.
You can all go up
Unless
and
you
talk
smile.
to her. She'll kind of like nod her head towards you guys. Well, thanks, y'all. Gotta say, I don't really quite know how that happened, but
Excuse me, Dame Cabela, do you mind real quick if I just check your vitals just to see how you're doing today?
oh, honey, I'm doing fine, but you do your thing. And she'll kind of like, can look at her as she's kind of like, she's just lounging. But you would notice like an air of like, sadness in her.
Well, I mean, why don't we not focus on the how, but the what and the why?
Oh, I don't know why. I think whatever that light was, took a hold of my Talorith. My twin. Whatever it was, we were in my room waiting to hear your stories, kind of looking to Ethel and Malcolm. Conquests, and well, a light just shot in through the window, entered into my Talorith, and she got aggressive, and I couldn't control her. And well, she got the better of me, 'cause she is just like me.
Well, look, I am not quite familiar with, the magical items and Taloriths. What is exactly your Talorith?
And she'll kind of like, you can see she's kind of clutching that pendant, which has a large crack in it. It's an object of my own making. It's nothing. A little part of me's inside it, or was. I need to figure out how to, fix it. As to the why, I had this strange vision when I was coming to with you all. There was cuts opening up in the stars, it looked like.
We saw it too.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
A sun made of swarming insects.
And the
Do you know where
mollusk.
that is?
My honey, I don't think anyone knows where that is. Only thing I could say is there's been an area talked about. It's the Kurganfly swarm. That's what that kind of looked like to me. Some lost sort of star system. I don't know who could find it.
Have any of you heard of this Gergen flight thingy?
Would Dr.
Don't look at me.
Jellybean know?
You give me a history
Okay.
check.
Ask the same.
I would say anyone proficient with history could give me a history check. And Aethel too, just because knowledge is.
That's because Aethel.
Yeah.
I knew what it was called. I was just talking for Louise.
Wow.
Well, Aethel, you're the only one who's heard of it. Yeah, all you would know is somehow a swarm of Kurganflies attracted to the light of the sun from one of the planets or something, simply embrace the sun and took it over. But the place itself is just kind of legend, and no one really knows where it is or really any leads on how to find it, as far as you know.
So, but it's a specific place, basically.
Yes.
There's only one place that's supposed to have this thing happening.
Yes.
Well, I'll relay that information. It seems that it's not a... Well, I suppose it is a real place now, and not just a legend. Or we're seeing a fake place, but all together.
A mass delusion of a fake place.
Mm-hmm.
So the only two people who have heard about this are an ancient warrior and a former Celestial.
I'm sure there's other storytellers out there. None that... I mean, it goes through legends. I don't know why you'd want to go. No great battle to be won there. I know I wouldn't
that's
be
not
able to
true.
fight one right now in my state.
There's a great battle. We gotta take down Asner.
Yeah, if that's where he is, then that's where we gotta go. I mean, Malcolm, your guy, what's his name? Zed? Would he know?
Oh, your dad.
He might.
Older
but
brother.
he-
We've already
not
discussed
my
this.
dad.
Right.
He might,
He-
but it's more of a situation where he contacts me and less of I contact him.
Well, that doesn't help us.
It's a very one-way street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we all go outside and just yell Zed. He'll show up.
Does he watch over you?
Yes and no. It's more of like a omnipresent situation. Not necessarily that he's always watching, but knows always what's going on.
It
Kinda
sounds
weird.
like you would know where to find this Kurgi fly swarmy thingy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I agree.
Kurgan flying.
I'm sure if there's anyone that would know, it would be him. Again, the problem's just he doesn't really have like a residence. I can't just like call him up or anything like that. Kind of exists within time and space, so
I bet if we stayed here too long and you weren't doing your thing you're supposed to do, he'd show back up.
Yeah, and your dad would definitely, bro dad would definitely scold you.
Yeah. Be like, what are you doing, on vacation?
Right.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not opposed to going outside and yelling for him.
I
I'm not
saw a
opposed
play
to
once
you do
where
that
you
either.
say the name 3 times
Hmm.
into a mirror.
Oh,
Into
it's
a
one
mirror.
of those. Okay.
Speaking of mirror, Dame, so
Yeah.
this light that hit you and your copy, your Talarith, did you happen to see where it came from?
My Talarith twin said that it came from nowhere, but somewhere. Between places or something. I don't know what she was on about. It sounded like mad ravens, if you ask me.
Do you think that your twin was responsible for the other people of the hotel
Oh no.
disappearing?
No. We'd only been here for maybe like 20 or so days. I heard those disappearances were going along for a month or more.
Now, while I do think that we should definitely try to find the curb-like swarm
Mm-hmm.
thing, there are a number of people that are missing that they've just applied for, Federation protection. I don't know if your people can look into the disappearances or if we should do it ourselves, but
I think
feel like
that
we do.
thing was doing whatever it was to me. Still feel weak from it.
It ate him.
I
That makes sense.
think it might have, eaten him, or perhaps some multi-dimensional swallowing happened. I don't know what. It was beautiful, though. Never seen colors like that before.
Yeah, Luis, I'm gonna level with you. In a situation like this, the Federation's not gonna ask a lot of questions. You know, those people are gone. We're good with the paperwork and being very fastidious with that. But missing persons, they're not technically a member yet. Where we're not gonna look too heavily into it.
Okay, well, I guess that's that then. So we just let them continue to have patrons and they get abducted.
Well, do you think they'll still get abducted? Do you think the lights are going to come back?
I don't know.
Why would
Yeah,
they
did we-
stop? I mean, the cause hasn't been eliminated.
We
I
don't
think-
know that for sure.
That entity, that light that took hold of Metalorith was probably did the same to those other people.
Makes sense. So the threat's eliminated and we're good to go. Now we just got to
Yeah.
figure out how to get the...
I mean, do you
Well-
think it is? You think we killed it when we killed the Talarat?
Well, didn't the lights
the
go
thing that
into
took
the
over
tower?
Talarath. You're
That's
getting
true.
confused. You're getting confused almost, Dr. Jellybean.
Oh,
Perhaps I'm confusing. I apologize, but I am definitely out of my wheelhouse here.
yeah. I've never seen nothing like this before.
This is the only light constructed being I can think of that we've run into.
Okay, then. So we focus our energies elsewhere to find someone who knows the story of the swarm.
Yeah,
I think
Well-
it's the only lead we have right now.
I believe so.
I know somebody that would probably know. I don't know if we
Oh.
could pay him, though. The same guy I've been trying to see for a long time. Flows and Rex
Oh,
the
the
Finder.
guy, who's gonna tell you something about yourself or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
People say he knows everything. He was really nice. He's got, just a very warm, welcoming face.
Suppose it's worth a shot, unless, Dame, you're absolutely sure there's nobody that you know.
I don't know if I'd be in any situation to help y'all. I need to, as much as it sounds like a worthy endeavor, I need to figure my own shit out. I, of course, would love to aid you in any glorious battle to come, but
Well,
not in this state.
Tobias, do you know where we're going?
The pub hub.
Well, Dame, if you happen to, well, I guess, lack of better words, figure your shit out soon, we'll be headed to this location.
I will be sure to keep an eye out for you all. Quite interesting company, and well, I didn't see it, but able to take care of my Talwith, and no slouches in combat either.
I'm gonna give her
Glad we
one of
could
my
help.
good berry cupcakes. I'll say it'll make you feel better. Little treat.
Oh, thank you so much. It feels a little stiff. Is that how it's supposed to be?
Just throw it in the microwave for a few seconds. It'll moisten back up just fine.
Oh, the microwave?
Yeah.
I can certainly do that for a moment.
Yeah. Get a little wet paper towel, and just wrap it up in there and then microwave it for like 20 seconds or so, and good as new.
I'll do that. I can't wait to eat this delectable treat later. As she just kind of puts it off to the side, very delicately. I do appreciate everything y'all have done for me.
Oh, you're welcome.
I only hope I can repay.
I hope you get to find a way to fix your talisman thing, your Talareth. I hope you get your
Yes,
sister back. Twin.
it'll be the same but different, as everything always
Always
is.
is.
Well, I feel a little bit better knowing that the Dame Cabela owes us one.
I'm sure someday we'll call in that favor.
If ever y'all are in a pinch, just wish upon a star and I'll see what I can do.
Say your name 3 times in a mirror.
Oh, heavens, no.
That's how we get your older brother here.
More abstract and glorious than a mirror. I'm not that vain.
Okay, so are you going to try the mirror thing with Zed?
Are we just gonna go scream his name on the beach?
You guys
we
are on the
decided
beach.
mirror. Yeah, we're on the beach. We could try that. All together?
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Zed!
I'm not doing that.
Well, now he's not going to come because you didn't do it. So you just ruined it for
Right?
everybody.
You're
Yeah.
jinxing us.
I,
One of
I don't
those-
think he was going to come regardless. I'm just putting it out there.
One of those things you gotta believe in to make it happen, you know?
If we're being honest, I just did it to make you guys feel better. I didn't think it was really going to work.
It did
Same.
make me
I
feel
just-
better.
Wanted to be part of the group.
Yeah. Okay, now that that's done.
Well, Dame, I would say it's been a pleasure, but
Oh, it's
weird.
been quite a bit of a pleasure. Mixed bag, but most things are.
Yeah, the party was fun. Everything that happened with the copy of yourself and the light and the weirdness. Yes.
It's all part of the journey. I don't mind it. It is a little disheartening, but we fall off of the seahorse so we can get back on it.
Perhaps this will give me inspiration for a new song.
I'd love to hear it.
For a title. Maybe Broken Reflections of Myself.
Sounds sad.
Or just
Keeping-
call it
keeping
Broken
with the mirror
Reflections. It doesn't have to
Broken
be.
Reflections.
Just that's it. It's short and sweet.
I like it. Thank you, Dame.
It's mostly been a pleasure, as we've already discussed.
Well, I hope you feel better. And Tobias is going to skip off towards the ship.
Why is he always skipping to the ship? You could just
You know
walk.
what to buy
Yeah, I
is.
mean, it's right there.
Right? Because it's fun and it's Tobias.
Ember would slowly, like she's on the beach too, so the winged Tressum would slowly kind of make her way following after Tobias.
Good boy.
Yes, I'm a good boy.
Come on, let's go.
Yes, I was just following. Not supposed to take the lead.
Like a good boy would say.
But as you collect your animals and all head to the ship. Is there anything you'd like to do before you take off with a light heading?
We have provisions. We have water.
We have toilet paper.
We're all set.
You don't have a toilet on the ship. You just
Right.
you just go off the edge and it just goes.
Right.
into
That
space.
doesn't mean you don't have to wipe.
That seems like a design flaw. I
like
guess
to
Malcolm
imagine
will.
We have a
settle up
hole
with
in the
turtle
ship on the
people.
inside.
Malcolm will what?
Settle up with the turtle people.
Yeah.
Obviously, everything's free, but I'll just let them know that
Yeah.
we'll submit their application.
Yeah, they
tell 'em
filled it all
kinda what's
out.
happening.
They thank you for figuring out and obviously apologize profusely for any
Fine.
confusion on your end.
You were the ones
Mhm.
confused.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were the confused one.
Exactly.
Hmm.
What? What is your heading exactly?
Bub Hub?
Oh,
Hey,
we've
the
been there
pub.
before.
I
It's in
believe
the
Tobias has been
Can
there
we
before.
pull out the
been
mini
there
map?
before.
Yeah, you can
the map?
pull out your mini map, and you say the Bub Hub, as it shows you a. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys describe it. All I'll say is that it's an asteroid. With what kind of city within, around? You guys tell me. What is it? What mini map, like this bluish version of an asteroid pirate city? What does it look like?
A giant junkyard made into a city. Like all the
Mhm.
scraps of ships and buildings and just like
Cobbled together.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like built up high and made from nothing matches, made from random materials that have just been collected through the astral sea. And
Is there any asteroid, or is it all just like a conglomeration of ships?
there might have been an asteroid at one time. I don't know.
But you
It's
can't
attached.
really see it underneath.
And then
Is
there's that.
something probably.
Okay.
And then there's a library that doesn't match the whole thing off on a walkway off to the side.
Sure. It's more of a
Getting,
museum.
Museum.
like Marvel Nowhere vibes, just not like a face.
Yeah, without
yeah.
the face, but yeah, same idea.
Yeah. And probably a lot smaller. Not that big.
Little asteroid.
Yeah. It's a hub
Okay.
for the bub.
The Bub's Hub.
Don't make Bub angry.
Yeah. You can see you'll probably get there in about a week and a half from your location. Distance-wise. At spelljamming speeds.
Oh, we're
just
close.
jamming.
No. Does Aethel have any way to contact? Not exactly clear on how communication works across time and space here, but reach out to Dalfarius.
I don't know if we have a
With the sending spell.
Yeah, I was like,
But you have to go across the astral, so there's like a 10% chance it won't work.
yeah.
Just because he had a library that
True.
seemed to have alphabetized information, even after Oblate got done with it.
Right.
Hmm.
Mostly alphabetized.
Right.
Thing is, I am 99% sure I do not know or cannot know the sending spell.
It's a cleric spell.
I'm double checking right now.
At least it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's on the cleric list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'd have to prepare it because I don't normally have it prepared. But
I'll send before we jet set out of there, I guess, with the application
Mm-hmm.
for the Federation, I'll also send a message back that if anyone knows any information about what we're looking for, if anyone can check anything out Federation wise, if they could possibly forward a message to me at the Bub Hub.
Do you have a sending spell?
I don't have a sending spell. How's the application getting? It's got to be a mail.
You have
system
to
of
take
some
it.
Sort.
There is a mail system. And so most of you guys.
I'm not the mailman.
So Miss Valley was a mailwoman.
Oh, how far away is Miss Valley from here if we have to stop on the way?
The other direction.
probably, probably the wrong
other
direction.
direction.
We need to go to a different post office.
There's probably one at the Bub Hub.
Yeah.
Not a Federation, aligned
If
one.
you can describe who you're trying to send a message to accurately, technically I could try to send a message to them too.
There is an item I almost thought about giving Malcolm, and it's like it's a stamper, and you put a stamp on a letter, and it just sends the letter to someone.
No,
Like
it's just
like fax machine.
Yeah.
Jeez, that would be super useful right about now.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those tubes that you put through
Mhm.
like a mail, like
Yeah.
a
The
tube-
Just
like a
goes
mail
to
tube.
nothing.
Pneumatic
But
tube, yeah.
when you close it, it just launches.
Disappears.
It just goes.
Yeah.
and
I just
eventually it
open
comes back.
any door, and there's a pneumatic tube in there. Just don't ask any questions.
But
It
you don't-
appears when we need it.
You don't have that.
So if
So you have to go to somewhere that has like a mail station or a Federation hub, which you guys are kind of a little bit out in the boonies right now.
So if I don't take their application, it's just not getting
Yeah.
getting submitted. There's no Western Union that's coming by to pick up the mail from the
Nope.
from the
Pony
Old West
Express.
Town. Yeah, Little Pony Express. Nothing.
Nope.
I mean, that leaves our choice to go back to the mail station we know, which is a week that way, and then makes our journey 3 weeks.
Actually,
Well,
the question that it raises for me is, are we in the wrong business? Because we could just become the mail service.
We could just be couriers.
Exactly.
We could become the courier.
I would say
Isn't
that
that
there's
what we've
probably
been doing now?
a mail courier. There's couriers in most major hubs. The beach place is not a major hub, but like the Bub Hub, I would say there's probably a courier there somewhere.
All
Every
right.
city probably has somebody. Who can...
I'll send a message when we get there.
All right.
You guys are gonna love this place.
It sounds chaotic.
is it scary? Is it scary people? Nefarious criminal types?
No,
Maybe
a
our
lot of them are
pirates.
a lot of them are like me and Oblight.
Oh, so the nefarious type.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You just need to know how to talk to them.
Should I not be a hamster person there? Should I look different?
Why?
I don't know. You're gonna pick on me.
Bubs is a giant rabbit.
A
What is-
giant
what's
rabbit
the-
person or a giant rabbit?
Or a
Yes.
giant person rabbit.
Yes.
More rabbit than person or person than rabbit?
I don't know. Maybe we won't have to see him, and that would be for the best.
Is he mean?
I thought you wanted to see him.
No. I want to see Floz and Rex the Find. He's a really nice guy. He looks like a jackal, kind of like with the raccoon eyes and just like, yeah. His claws are a little scary, but otherwise he seemed like a really nice guy.
So he's a jackal person, or is he an
You can
actual
probably eat your
jackal?
face.
Or a person jackal? It's the same line of questioning.
Yes.
Because we have a giant space hamster that is a hamster.
Mhm.
And then, of course, we have Dr. Jellybean, who is a hamster person.
More like Dr. Jellybean.
Okay.
He's taller, though.
Sounds like you'll fit right in.
Jackals are bigger than hamsters, so that makes sense.
Makes sense. But the bunny's really big. Bub?
What's
Got it.
the general sense of the Federation there? You know?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take my
Freaking
pistol
law,
off before we
dude.
get there.
Keep that on the DL.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they have specific laws. Well, there might be specific rules and codes that you need to know, but
Ethel maybe can learn them.
Are they written down anywhere?
they may be unspoken.
They're
Mm.
probably
More
more
like
guidelines
guidelines.
than rules.
Yeah.
That too. But I would say the punishments are probably swift and severe.
Sounds confusing.
More efficient than normal justice system.
That's not true.
Sounds lovely.
Carried out right then and there
Mhm.
by whomever.
Probably more efficient, just less accurate.
Quicker, but
Mm-hmm.
lacking in
Due
accuracy.
process.
Lacking maybe the justice aspect.
Maybe.
So mind your
Probably.
P's and Q's, probably.
But that
And
might
watch
be a
your
rule they
clothes.
don't want us to follow.
Right. I don't think there's a problem with theft unless you get caught. So watch your gold purses.
That's technically how theft already works. When you break a law, there's not technically a problem until someone knows you broke the law.
Will we have to worry about our ship?
That's a good question.
All signs seem to be pointing towards yes.
Probably yes. We can.
I'm
we have-
sure there's a port master. We should be fine. But if not,
if there's any danger, Ember can always just fly it away.
Bro, Ben Good Boy seems to be efficient as well.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He wants
I don't
to
think I
help.
can fly this vessel. I haven't been trained. And I can't cast spells. But I can
can you
help.
scare intruders?
I can bark at them.
Can you bite it? Can you go rah?
Snarl?
I was
Show
told
us
not to
your
bite it.
face.
You a guard dog?
He just kind of like sits up and pants.
No, you gotta be mean and tough and scary.
I
Like Louise.
can try.
Okay. It would all be in the process of being a good boy. It wouldn't mean you're a bad boy.
Oh, okay.
Pretending.
Yes.
You're pretending.
I can be an aggressive good boy.
Yes. Yes. You got it.
Now,
Guarding the ship is a good boy.
Yes.
Is that going to be aggressive with your goodness? Like you're just going to lick them and love them to death? Or
Is that what you want?
No, we don't want that. We want you to
Lick
be
their
tough.
faces off.
Yeah, maybe.
Bark at them.
And growl. And
I will
say,
bark
"Get out
real
here."
loud.
Do not
Mhm.
get a taste for humanoid flesh.
And we always have the ability to watch on the ship.
I don't
too,
need to
so-
eat.
Pretty cool.
I feel like there's something to unpack there.
I feel like I don't ever remember seeing you poop or pee. And we didn't have to clean any of that up.
Mm-mm.
That's cool.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Really good boy.
Some might say best boy.
Hmm.
Yes, I was made with equal parts of a really good person and a dog.
I have a little.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is nobody gonna ask?
Do
We're
you
not-
know
No,
what person it
no,
was?
we're good.
Oh,
What-
Blade's
what
gonna ask.
part-
Okay.
I want to know. Who is the
All right.
person? Do you know the person?
No, I don't. Although I believe they had divine origins.
Do you know the dog?
Oh.
No. They are both gone, but here at the same time in me. A good boy.
Was it a boy? Or was it an adult?
I'm unsure. I just know that I'm a boy. And I'm good.
And that's all you need to know.
We'll go with that then.
As you guys get comfortable for your shortish long trip through the astral sea, zooming out of the star system and away from the beautiful planet you were just on, away from the oasis, and go drifting among the astral. This sort of multicolored, no color at different points. You guys have all been here before. But travel goes really quick in a Spelljammer. And everything, it's weird because you know you're moving super fast, but it doesn't quite feel like it. But you do feel, after a few days have passed, when it stops, a quick jerk, as you know what this means, that there's something in your vicinity that is of equal size or bigger to kind of like, hey, danger nearby, like you don't want to run into this when you're going light speed. But as the ship does kind of eventually jerk to a halt, you can see up ahead, not too far away, a vessel. Looking similar to that of a hummingbird.
Do
Have we heard of a
recognize-
hummingbird ship? before? Does this
Doesn't
sound
the
familiar?
Oasis people?
Yeah, and Captain Mandor has something that's like that.
No, those are the uh
Flitters.
I forget what they're called. Jeez. No, this looks more like a hummingbird.
Okay.
As opposed to a dragonfly, which is what the
Oh.
what those ones kind of resemble.
Yeah.
It has one set of like wings outstretched and a long tail and a very pointed front. Other than that, it resembles a ship pretty well. Not a very thick hull. And you can see kind of attached to it on the side looks to be some sort of carriage. Colorful blue and red carriage.
Mhm. Do we know what type of people usually pilot these type of ships?
The hummingbird vessel
Hmm. Like who?
could be
typically
it could be anybody.
anybody.
Do you want to take a closer look? Actually, Aethel, you've got an
Get the-
insane perception, right?
I think myself and
And Oblate.
Oblate both have the same or are really close. I have
Yours is
17.
one higher, so I would say you two would recognize this ship as Miss Valley's.
Oh, hey. We were just
I think
talking
that's
about
Miss
her.
Valley's ship. She might be able to take your mail.
Right. We should stop
Flag
and
it-
say hi.
Flag it down.
Are we close to the? We came out of like Lightspeed, so we're
Yeah.
near the hub.
You're
No,
not
the
sure
ship
where you're
stopped
just
us.
you're just in the Astral somewhere
We had to stop because we were
because you
we
came
were
in
at
in
the
close
intersection.
close proximity to this
And they
vessel.
were trying to go this way, and we were trying to go that way. We got
Boy,
there at the same
It's a
time.
four-way stop.
Traffic
What
on
did-
the Astral. What are the chances?
What's she doing all the way out here? Aren't we like almost 2 weeks away from her post?
Maybe she's
Maybe she was
delivering a
delivering
package.
mail.
It's possible.
I haven't even written the note yet.
You better get
I'm
on
gonna
that.
start scribbling.
Hurry up.
I thought I
Maybe
had
her
more time.
Station has been destroyed, like when we saved it last time, and it didn't get destroyed because we
That's
didn't
we should-
kill the people who wanted to do that. So maybe they did it again later.
That would be unfortunate. And
We
Or
should,
her.
We should talk to her. We should ask her what's going on. Why is she out here?
I think that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Like-
somebody stole her ship.
Can we
Oh, it's
can we like hail her from our ship?
Yeah, do we
Do we have a
a-
horn?
on screen.
Like Star
You
Trek?
you can
Like
move
beep.
up close to it. Her vessel doesn't seem to be moving very fast right now.
We need a tractor beam.
Your vessel's pretty fast.
I think we just have to say on screen.
Yeah.
On screen.
drinking
You
some
gotta
Oak
gesture
Whiskey right
at it.
now.
You can move your ship closer towards it if you'd like.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we're confident that it's her. Why not?
You are
Does
pretty
it
confident.
appear to be in good shape? It doesn't look damaged or anything like that as we're moving closer.
As you're moving closer, you do notice some wear and tear on it. Yeah.
But
is
not
it
like blowed up.
Nah.
It had damage when
It had a lot of damage last time you guys saw it.
Hmm.
If we can get close, I can just use like thaumaturgy to be really loud.
Yeah, you guys can get close within 100 or so feet easily enough. It's just kind of drifting there.
Who would like to hail them?
It's a friend of y'all's.
I suppose I could call out to her.
Yeah. Please.
Also, you have instruments. I think that means you are our horn.
Have a horn. True.
I'll play like the Dukes of Hazzard horn on my horn.
You did just get a horn also, I will say that.
What's that?
You did just pick up a horn from under the water.
Oh, right. Did I identify that? I
Nope.
did not. Could I mean, we did have a weekish of travel. Could I have identified it over that time frame?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Could have had somebody do it.
So the octopus that's on it is just a kind of ornament, valued at 500 gold.
Neat.
The horn, bugle rather, is that. The bugle.
Pretty.
Ooh.
A charging bugle, which allows you to do extra damage with your thunderous spells, but it also allows you to blow it at the beginning of combat as a bonus action. Every creature for the first round of combat can move extra 5 feet.
Wow.
And it's a bugle,
Cool.
so you can play it for like an instrument. But you blow your bugle out.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll blow it out loud.
Okay.
I can just imagine that's not like a typical thing to happen. Just a spelljammer rolls up and there's a bugle blast. We're just scaring the shit
Yeah.
out of this person. Yeah, just completely unexpected.
Yeah. Well, as you're kind of blow this bugle out, you would see from there's a little on top of this carriage that's kind of like attached to the side of the vessel. There's a smokestack that widens really rapidly, like a turret, and kind of twists towards your ship, and you would just hear boom, 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 as 4 globules of what looks like acid launch towards your ship, smacking onto the sides of the wings. And as they smack onto the sides of the wings, you can see, actually, you could hear honking. This, as the globs of acid sticking to the side of your wings of your ship start to, arm kind of stretches out, another arm stretches out, as you would see out of one of them this like bulbous red nose, as space clowns have launched onto your vessel.
Of course.
And you can see they all just kind of smile giddily and pull out these kind of weird alien pistols as they all have big shoes squeaking as they step around. And I'm going to bring you guys to a map. And we're going to roll
Yeah,
initiative.
this is nightmare fuel.
Killer
Right?
from outer space.
I would like you guys to place yourselves where you want.
Why wouldn't it be space
Back with the
clowns?
turtle people.
Where I want.
At the
Not
hotel.
here.
This is all a dream.
I guess I'd be towards the front of the ship since I'd be blowing the horn.
I would not. I'm
be
right
up
where I
here-ish.
am. I am in the back.
I'm fine right where I'm at too.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
hanging out with
same.
Oblate, just kind of in shock, watching, going, and I'll
Huh?
be like, we're in danger.
That might not be her ship.
Nope.
Or
Okay.
her
Or
defense
they stole
mechanism
her
is
ship.
sending
It
clowns.
might have been her ship.
Right.
She did have a lot of strange traps in her station.
That's true.
Oh,
'Cause
initiative.
I don't know what happened, but everybody's
right.
everybody's things got kind of jumbled around here. I don't know why that happened. You can see everybody's faces are skewed. Did I make it too big?
Wibbled.
You squiggled. No, I made it too small.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
I'll fix it. Don't worry about it.
I don't see what you guys are talking about.
On the Twitch.
Everybody do the old-timey Star Trek thing.
Oh,
We're,
the
like,
Twitch.
shaky.
There we
These
go.
moving.
Man, I know, right?
I just gotta move you around a little bit, and you're fine. Sorry about that, folks. Things happen, and then they don't happen,
We
and
were-
you forget about it.
We were in the astral sea.
You were in the Astral
in
Sea. Yeah,
real
you guys
life.
got jumbled around, and it happens.
Mhm.
Okay, when this does this. It seems like recently it does not want to let me roll initiative.
There's one in every group, I've noticed.
I wonder if it's because I have it popped out. Let's put it
Everybody
back.
added their
Maybe.
10 hit points for my musician feat, right?
No, not
Or
yet. But I can.
inspiring. Should be.
Inspire.
Or do you play one every morning?
Yeah, I mean,
Why not?
I'd be inspiring everybody and
I don't know.
musicianing.
Oh, I saw where
We're
I
all
saw where
trying
you
to
had
eat
it in the
breakfast,
chat.
and he gives a speech every time.
Fair enough. Okay.
Comes in
We
with
will
a saxophone.
stick with that head cannon.
So how
Uh,
many 10 hit points? Or
10.
Inspiration.
10?
10?
Correct.
I think
Holy
it should be
so
10.
many.
Hold on.
There's so many.
No, actually
Mm,
20.
That was double your
equal to
proficiency.
character level plus modifier. So
okay.
I think it's 12. Right? We're 7.
Whoa.
12 hit
Whoa.
We're
points.
7, so 12.
Yep,
We're unbeatable now.
and you have inspiration.
All right.
Just-
OP.
Wow.
It is OP.
Give us a pep talk every day.
Let's see if this works.
Louise, you're up first.
I
Does not seem to want to roll it that way.
Yep. These
Oh,
clones
I hate this. The
are-
music.
are creepy as hell. Oh my god.
It'll get better. That makes sense.
Have a I'm last.
Well, since I have the horn out, I guess I'll continue to blow the horn so everybody has an extra 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
Hold on. Is everybody within 30 feet of me? I'll move back a little bit and I'll do it.
Okay.
So I'll go like right there. I'll go actually right here. I'll hop onto the wing and I'll thunder wave him.
Either way, I'm going to put this back to where
Okay.
Using this horn to the fullest.
Give me a
Using this
thunder
horn to the
wave.
max.
Thunder, thunder, thunder.
Thunder.
So 15-foot cone.
I would hope if I rolled their initiative. Ha! Silly me.
Uh-huh.
They
Actually,
don't get to go.
since
They
I have
go
an
at
extra
0.
5 feet of movement, I'll go right there and then thunder wave this guy right here. 15
Okay.
foot or 16 con.
Con save. Got a whopping 11.
That is.
I don't know if that's enough.
And then, so 6 thunder and 4 lightning. And he gets pushed back 5 feet.
All
Off
right.
the edge.
Is it just 5 feet?
It
I
is
think it's
just
5
5 feet.
No, 10 feet.
10
away.
feet?
10 feet.
I was like, I thought it went to the end of the.
As he starts pushing off and starts floating away, just smiles at you, pulls his pistol down, aiming it towards you.
I do not like this. And that is my turn.
In fact, he'll kind of like reaching out with his long shoes, tap the edge of the ship as you just hear this repeated honking.
So creepy.
That'll take us to Oblate.
Bunch of clam.
All right, guys. No more clowning around. And I'm gonna take out the Canobo.
I
Canobo.
get that one.
And I'm gonna charge at this guy and just swing
Okay.
away.
Swing away.
Let me get to my combat page.
Hit him
Here
with
we
the baseball
go.
bat.
A
Nice.
28 will definitely hit.
I'm not gonna do anything special, I don't think. I'm just gonna roll that damage.
Take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And he is pushed back. If you want to push him back, you can push him 10 feet.
Push him 10 feet.
Push him 10 feet away from you.
And then I'm gonna come charging in. Sort of like feign like I'm gonna attack him, like with an overhead sort of attack, but
Mhm.
it's gonna hit the ground, and I'm gonna use it to sort of like pole vault into him with my feet with an unarmed attack.
$25 will definitely hit. These are the opposite of rolls you had last time.
I know.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah, he really hates clowns.
For
He didn't want to punch Dame Cabela. He does want to
clowns?
punch a clown.
6
No
points of bludgeoning
He is
damage,
down
you
to
punch
clown.
into him, and his face, like, or as you kick into him, kicking into his chest kind of caves in, and then just kind of bounces out like rubber. Yep, makes that noise too.
Of course.
Nice. Creepy as shit. I will follow up with a. I don't know if I want to use my focus points on these clowns. I'm just gonna bonus another
All right.
unarmed attack. Womp.
Getting a nat 1 as you go in for the unarmed attack. You accidentally step onto its long shoe as it just kind of lets out this loud, droning honk.
I thought you were gonna say I slipped on a banana peel, but
Oh, that'd be great. That'll happen later. Don't worry. Save the good material. All right. That's going to take us to the clowns. The clown who's at the edge here, you would see as it's tapping its shoes to the edge, they just kind of grow spider legs and climb onto, like, the shoes themselves. Each shoe grows 8 little spider legs and clamps onto the edge.
Nope.
As it kind of clamps on and kind of lifts itself up, like the punching bag bozos.
Thank
That's
goodness,
weird and
because I was like, you know what? These clowns aren't terrifying enough.
Right.
That is what that guy is doing, as he is still holding his pistol straight up towards you, smiling. This guy kind of looks like maybe a little goblin. Well, this one that Oblate hit is just kind of hold out his hand. Nice to meet you! And he's going to try to grab your hand vigorously. Getting a 9 to hit, though. As you can see, little sparks crackle between his hands.
I dodge it. I'm just like, what are you doing? Sort of like mush him
You
out
should
of the
give him
way.
one of these. Like, go for it and then be like,
Say-
say.
At which point, one of the clowns, we'll say this one here that kind of looks like a cowboy, will kind of pull out a little mirror and like a comb and start combing his hair back as it just gets more and more like bigger. As he does, you would see him just kind of pull at his skin as it looks like it's tearing, but then 3 duplicates of himself emerge as he casts mirror image. While the other one, is just
terrifying way possible.
yeah, the other one is just going to do plain and simple. Pulls out his pistol, laughing, and he kind of fumbles it around like he's going to trip and fall and drop it. And almost as he kind of grabs it from the ground, just kind of side shoots at Malcolm with his laser pistol. His ray gun, sorry.
Ray gun.
His ray gun. Getting a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
As I need a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
As he shoots this ray gun, it's like that comically warbling rays echoing out, like they get bigger and then they get smaller as they kind of wrap around Malcolm. Malcolm, you take 11 points of psychic damage as you drop to the ground and start laughing uncontrollably. That'll end the clown's turn, taking us to Malcolm. Malcolm, unfortunately, during your turn, you have the incapacitated condition. You can get up and move around, though. Your movement is not dropped to 0. You have no... You can't take actions or bonus actions, but you can move. But you're just laughing.
Would this count as like a charm?
No.
Okay.
I get what you're going for, though.
I will just stand up. I'll stay where I'm at. Is it basically like Tasha's hideous laughter?
It's similar to it, but you can still move.
Still move.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's all I can do, I will stand up and. Well, if I can't take any action, I'll stand up.
Okay. Stand up, looking around. This shit's hilarious. That'll take us to Tobias.
Tobias goes whirling in as he does bonus action. Create a time ghost that goes flying by the other clown.
Okay.
There. And just whirling, scared, does not like this at all.
He's whirling around. 26 will definitely hit. As they just kind of bouncing back and forth, squeaking each time they bounce.
I don't like it. Magenta Sunsaw.
For 13 points of damage, you're using your saw bit.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, and you can see like you cut into one of his fingers as it pops like a balloon. He's like, oh my god!
Keep slashing.
A 18 will hit. For 9 more points of damage.
And then swing back my other scimitar.
18 will also hit.
I don't even know if I'm actually hurting him or not.
You are actually hurting them.
That's good at least.
As you're cutting into him, you can see tears start running down his face. No, stop!
No, don't stop. Keep going. And then my time ghost behind him is going to take an attack.
Okay. 18 will also hit.
With the Magenta Sunsaw.
For 10 more points of damage. As you can see, holes and tears all through his body as he's just dripping this greenish acid out of his body. What are you doing to me?
That's good. That's it for me.
I thought it was funny. That'll take us to Dr. Jellybean.
All right, let's dehydrate these clowns. Let's make some clown jerky. Oh, but Tobias is there.
Oh, you can blow up his time ghost.
Yeah, you can blow up my time ghost.
All right, I guess it's a 20-foot radius.
You can hit those too.
Yeah, I want to get those two. I don't want to hit Tobias.
Yeah, you can hit just his time ghost. His time ghost is gone.
All right. Let's make some clown jerky. It tastes funny.
It's not better the second time you said it.
Yeah.
Now you're more terrified. Yeah. Let's dehydrate these clowns and make some clown jerky. Now I'm worried about Dr. Jellybean.
Yeah.
Okay, go and roll us some fireball damage. Ooh, they rolled really good.
Oh no! They're very dexterous.
You rolled really good though.
Yeah. Well, that's not a whisper. You guys see everything. That's okay.
We see it all.
You see it all anyways. But yeah, the first guy getting a nat 20 will take half of that for 13. Wait, no, 17. I can do math. While the other one gets 17 is exactly what you needed, as its makeup just kind of starts running and its skin starts shriveling. Oh, what's happening? As it just explodes. Tobias, I will need a dexterity save.
Okay.
24, pretty good. You do take 7 points of acid damage as it just explodes into a puff of acid. Back from whence it came.
On the one that is still alive that I hit, can I use my molecular tampering?
Absolutely.
To do the things that does? So anytime
Giving it
they
minus a
take saving
D4. Gotcha. Put a red dot.
throws- Okay.
All right. As you can
that'll
see him
be it.
start slowing down, all 4 versions of himself kind of look at each other and just kind of shoot finger guns at each other. Very slowly. Because they're not sure what's happening. That will take us to Aethel.
Can this one sprouted like weird spider leg things out of its feet?
Yeah, as he crawled back onto the ship. His feet did. His body itself isn't moving at all and just kind of pointing its gun straight towards Louise. Ray gun. Before I forget, Malcolm, give me another wisdom save. Alright, you are no longer incapacitated. Aethel, it's your go. Sorry.
I'm gonna toll the dead on this one.
Okay.
Find it in my thing.
Dr. Jellybean, go and roll me a d4. Not necessary. You got a 9. You got an 8.
Gotta start 25 because I get to add it.
Yeah, you'll take 25 points of necrotic damage as every single one of his duplicates kind of start withering away, and you can see just like bone popping out of his face, his knuckles like kind of popping out of his skin as it's just kind of like elastic pulling back. Anything else for Aethel?
Over here more, and I think that's it.
All right. That will take us to Louise.
I'm getting really sick and tired of you clowns. I'll just run up and take out my sword.
Okay. As you run up to him, I'm just clowning around, boss. That's gonna be a miss.
I'm sure you are. Nice face paint. Did you lose a bet with a mind flare, or are you just that naturally terrifying? Was I cast vicious mockery?
All right.
That'll
I'm
be a fail.
wounded.
6 psychic.
6 psychic and disadvantage on his next attack roll.
I'll be done.
All right, that will take us to Oblate.
I've got nothing witty to say. I'm just gonna get to smacking.
.23 will hit.
Nice.
For 13 points of damage with your Kanabo. As you push him, you want to push him back 10 more feet?
We'll push him back again.
Okay.
And then this time I will go ahead and hit him again with the Kanabo. I'll just do another running attack at him.
Okay. Yes.
Get off my ship.
For 14 more points of damage, as you do indeed have him go thrusting off of the ship as he starts kind of spinning around and doing flips backwards. Whoa! Whoa! Anything else for Oblate?
I do anything cool in my bonus attack? I don't think I can.
I don't think so.
Let me see something.
You can move around some extra bits.
Go punch this thing. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm
Absolutely.
gonna run over here and punch this thing. Get punched, clown.
He's gonna get punched. So take 6 points of damage. As normally with your, because the Tavern Brawler, I always forget this, you do push 5 feet with your unarmed strike. He, because his spider legs, it just kind of bounces back and forth like the inflatable bozo you punch.
And that'll be it.
Gonna take us to the clowns, as all 4 versions of this guy just kind of run up to Tobias, like, "Whoa there, buddy! Whoa! Watch out!" As he just kind of tries to put his hand on your shoulder, getting a 21. Like,
That'll do.
"You need to call an ambulance!" As you feel like this electric shock go through your system. You take 17 points of lightning damage. Minus
4.
4, so it's 17
No,
to
so
hit.
oh, yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Dr. Jellybean, for reminding me.
That will still hit me.
All right. As that electric shock goes through your system for 17 lightning damage, says, "But not for me!" And this guy over here, as he's bouncing around, you would see his form kind of start melting away as he drips down, and you can see like a 14-year-old nerdy boy looking up at you. "Wait, mister, I didn't mean it, honest." As he just goes for a... He's gonna try to step on Louise's foot. Getting a 26 to hit.
The old foot stomp.
That doesn't hit.
As you take 14 points of lightning damage as electricity courses through your foot. "I'm so sorry, mister. You gotta watch out where you put your big feet. Those are
That's 'cause
mine."
shit.
Taking us to this guy who is still kind of floating away. "Oh, I'm not gonna live anymore." And he shoots out towards Oblate with his ray gun.
He said, "You're not gonna live anymore."
He said, "I'm not gonna live anymore."
"Okay."
Hitting Oblate for a 24.
You got me.
As Oblate, you take 6 points of psychic damage. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Good now.
As you guys watching can't see that guy floating away. With the 21, you do not take the bad things of that. Which will end their turn, taking us to Malcolm.
I am going to go ahead and move down just a little bit to right there, and then fire off some Eldritch Blast at that nice individual. Not
Okay.
nice. Let's get the sheet back. There we go.
Give me some blast of eldritchness. A 13 will hit.
Let's do... So that fires off both of them. That's right.
Oh, a 13 and a 21 will hit.
And
So the first one, 21, you would see one of his duplicates just kind of pop as confetti bursts out. And the second one hits another one of his duplicates that just kind of starts, you poke a hole in the balloon as it just goes flying off, and he goes, "Whoa!" As there is still one more duplicate of him. There are 2 of them. That was crazy.
Well, at least I got rid of them.
Wild.
Anything else for Malcolm?
That'll be it for me.
Tobias, as both these guys are kind of talking to each other, like one of them still kind of holding his hand on your shoulder at that shock wearing off.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to attack the one that just shocked me.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
18 will hit. For 7 points of damage. Like, whoa, partner.
Die quickly.
24 will hit. For 9 more. Well, actually, let's double check. I forgot to do this. That's just 1d6, one for each. So, okay, the first one would get rid of his duplicate as it just kind of.
All right, so next
So
one
it'll
hits
take
him,
9
then
and then, yes. For
8
8 more. As you stab into him. Oh, I'm gonna be okay. And he just explodes immediately. As Tobias, I need another dex save.
Yeah, I don't like this.
I'm rolling good with him too.
I know you are, and I failed.
You take 14 points of acid damage as he explodes all over you.
Ow! No.
Anything else for Tobias?
I don't move that far. It's just for one round you move faster, right?
Yeah, just the initial round you get 5 extra feet. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move towards that way. Be like, hit him quickly. Get rid of him.
Alright. That will take us to Dr. Jellybean. Now, there's one still floating away, blasting. And this one here is just kind of acts. It looks like a kid, like a 14-year-old schoolboy, stomping on Louise's feet.
Uh-huh. All right. Hold on. 30 feet. Let me measure something real quick. I gotta get a little closer. Move to the edge a little bit. That's 35. All right. I'll be like, you know what'll be really funny? Is a tiny clown. And I'm going to cast Reduce on that clown over there.
Okay. Got a 17 as he shrinks down for a moment and then looks like a 7-foot-tall little boy.
Oh. Oh no.
I think I just hit my growth spurt, Mom.
Oh. That didn't go the way I wanted it to.
This is terrifying.
Hey, well, good luck with that.
All right, that will
Basically
take.
fighting the Slender Man now.
Yep, that will
Thanks.
take us to Aethel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna toll again. Start with
On whom?
on this one, right?
All right. Well, he got a big 16.
That'll pass, unfortunately.
Think I got some wax in my ear. As he pulls out a big glob that looks like a big slug. Nope, sorry. Aethel ending there.
I'm gonna move over here.
Hopping onto the wing.
Yeah, and that'll be it for me.
Taking us to Louise.
Stab and mock.
All right. Give me that stab. 24 gonna hit. Takes 9 points of damage as he's holding this kind of slug in his hand. He just cut across his hand. Ow! That was my hand! And takes 9
Your
points
jokes
of damage.
just aren't gutting it.
Go make a wisdom save. Got a 2.
9 points of psychic.
As he will have disadvantage on the next attack. And takes 9 psychic. Holding your ground there.
I know he's gonna explode, but I don't want want that opportunity. He has disadvantage. I'll move away.
Okay. He will try to stomp on your feet as you go walk away. With disadvantage, getting an 18.
Oh, that'll still hit.
As he just kind of almost trips you, but instead like in like it's always the fun thing, like you knock the back of someone's knee out. That's what he does to you as this jolt of electricity courses through you. Take
Jeez.
20 points of lightning damage.
Oh,
God. That's uncalled for.
ow.
Wow.
I
Watch out, old man.
clouds. That'll be my turn.
That'll take us to Oblate.
All right, kid. I'm tired of your shit. Stick him up, and I'll start shadow boxing and do a little, and then punch him with my other hand.
Okay. Classic.
Oh,
A 13 hits.
oh.
With the rope a dope.
For 10 points of damage. As you just punch into his face, and then like he just kind of spits a bunch of random bones out. And he just tries to smile, and he doesn't have any teeth in. But what's in his hands aren't teeth. They're just random bones.
How about that?
And then I'll say, but wait, there's more. And then do a spin move with the cannonball.
Alright. 16 hits.
And hopefully pushing him away from me.
As you hit him with the cannonball, his form, with his feet kind of still stuck there, just kind of bends backwards and explodes, leaving his shoes still squeaking as they melt down. I need a dex save from you. As you take 5 points of acid damage from the explosion. Anything else for Oblate?
Nope. All good.
Alright. I'll take us to the clown out here, who's still kind of floating away. Hey, don't forget about me! Bye, world! Bye! Goodbye! Goodbye, bye, bye. As he kind of like does the fake echo thing, and a hand comes out of his mouth and shoots a pistol out towards Aethel.
Bring it.
With a ray gun, getting a 9 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
That'll end his turn, taking us to Malcolm.
Let's see. That one is gone, right?
The only one that's left is this
It's the one
one.
floating away, yeah. Alright. So I'll move down
It's like-
here.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
That-
Goodbye.
And let's fire off a couple Eldritch Blasts at that.
Alright. $23 absolutely hits, as does an 18.
I'll do damage on 18.
Yes, for 10 points of damage.
And
You're
damage
like,
on the 20.
Ow, I'm leaving! And for 10 more, for 20 points of damage, as you just pierce into him with these Eldritch Blasts. Like, that was a good show! And he just explodes as acid just kind of just dangles everywhere in the air. As it seems something is afoot here.
Right.
That, as we hop out of combat here, this guy exploded. I don't know why his token's still there. As we hop out of combat here, you can see that one thing you don't remember with Miss Valley's ship is having a wagon carriage attached to it that shot space clowns.
Nobody noticed the clown caravan attached to the ship?
Mm-mm.
But that is where we're going to take a little 5-10 minute break, folks. So stick around. We'll be back in a few with more stuff. Clowns? I don't know. We'll find out, right? Probably.
We will indeed.
Yeah.
Probably.
We'll see you in a
Probably
few.
more clowns. Probably
Bombardments.
more
Yeah.
clowns.
See you soon.
All right, folks, we are back in it. Last we left off, our troop was traveling across the Astral Sea, noticed a somewhat familiar vessel of one Miss Valley, noticing a carriage attached to it, and just wanted to go say hey, because they had some mail, possibly. The carriage had a cannon that wasn't really a cannon, but turned into a cannon and shot out space clowns at you. And you guys fought the space clowns. They exploded into acidic whatever. And had a somewhat comical battle with them. Albeit a little terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
And
Funny but terrifying.
After the battle ensues, you can hear this faint music coming from the ship itself. Not too far
Is
off.
it the clown music?
It's the music you're hearing right now.
Oh.
It's a duet.
It's like a carnival.
I do not like that.
So do you all have guns on this ship?
We have like a harpoon thing, don't we?
Got a grappler.
Yeah.
As a crap.
Sorry.
We can pull it closer to us, so it'll be easier to board,
No, okay. That's
Which-
going a different direction.
we should probably do. We should probably see if there's any non-clown survivors, and hey, if worse comes to worse, we can just kill the scary clowns and take the ship and sell it at the Bub Hub.
And can we use the spyglass to see if we can see anything from the outside of it?
Sure.
Are there any windows into anywhere?
There are shuttered windows to the old-timey style wooden carriage. No back door.
Just want
I
to see
think
if
we
I can
should-
see anything before we go on there, so we know what we're getting into.
That's fair. Louise
Makes
looks
sense.
pretty hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Louise.
I'm-
Oh no.
I'm pretty banged up.
I hope
too,
you
but-
feel better, buddy. Jeez. I'm gonna cast healing word on Louise.
I'm gonna go up to Aethel. Hey, buddy. I got beat up pretty bad. And just smile. You see, you like got acid burns and
Electrocuted.
electrocuted. Hair standing out a little on edge.
Nice.
Aethel.
What do I get a +5 on that?
Because your charisma?
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like April does not care about you being hurt at all.
I don't think he does.
That
As
beats
everyone's
me
like
up.
healing Louise, I'm like sitting there smiling real big. He's just like looking around.
Okay, Tobias. I hope you feel better too, okay?
Do you?
Think. Yes, I do.
Are you gonna help
I was
him?
gonna say, did everybody remember to lose their temp HP as well if they took it?
Oh yeah, no, I went way past that. Took like almost 50 points of damage.
I had one left.
Yeah, I've got one temp hit point left.
Didn't even get targeted.
You
Yeah.
did get targeted. I missed twice.
He missed.
You're right. Sorry. People are bad. I have the mandate of heaven.
Right. We can't help it. You're an ancient angelic creature.
I
Facing
can
us.
heal. I can heal him real quick though.
I'm also gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Where'd my character sheet get? There we go.
Because I'm assuming we've been out here for a few days, right?
Yeah, it's been a few days.
Yeah. It's been a few days, so I'm gonna do some mage armor.
All right. Do some mage
All
armor.
right.
I'm just gonna use my healing hands.
Just the healing hands. Still like 3d4.
Yes.
You get 7.
Okay. I'll take it. Thanks.
I was just like, I'm gonna start there and figure it out because it's free.
Right.
It's not a spell. And then I can just use one of my divine sparks. Yeah, you're still there.
He appears to be 7 better.
I think I still have that. I'm not sure if I have preserve life.
Oh, you know what? I can re-roll that one I rolled on that healing word, can't I?
You can.
I can, so I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Because
Roll
the
D4.
hermit background, the healer feat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it would be 8 plus 4 is 12.
So,
Would have gotten 12 instead of
Louise,
9.
you
so
get 3 more.
3 more.
I'm gonna bring out a time ghost since we're planning on boarding.
Sure.
That's
This
fair.
one looks like all piratey.
I'm making sure.
Should've been a clown
You
ghost.
think for a moment he's got this bulbous red nose. Just a figment of your imagination.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay, you're good, right, buddy? I'm gonna look over at my time ghost.
Okay, no,
It smiles at you, gives you a thumbs up, and
Cool,
just kind of
okay.
like does the whole pulling its finger off trick. I can't do it, but you know the one.
The,
Yeah.
the
I don't know how to do it. I never invested any time into it, but it's a thing that people do. You've
I
seen
just
it.
love watching the cameras to see how many people are trying to do it.
No, I was thinking about it, and I was like,
I know.
"I'm
I
gonna do it."
saw your hand, and then it went off screen.
Well, I started
like,
and I was like,
"No,
I don't
do
like.
that."
I could probably do it if I thought about it for another minute or two, but I don't
Right.
actually want to do it.
Something like that.
Alright.
So like this
It's
goes
your
the thing into
thumb.
That's
Right,
a great
so
one.
you-
Uh-huh.
But you have to have long enough thumb to.
Well, that's enough. Anyways, that's what you're.
Anyways,
That's what you're.
continue back to the end.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We learned something very important about ourselves tonight, folks.
Mhm.
No one knows how to do
I-
the trick.
I'll heal
Right.
you an extra 13.
Hey, I'll take that. That's pretty nice.
Because I barely ever use these channel divinities, so it doesn't matter.
So we're doing the boarding thing.
Yeah,
That's
I-
where
Yeah,
we've done this before. All right, so we got ropes and grappling hook ready to go. Oblate, remember the time in the door system the first time we were there? It'll be like that.
I vaguely remember.
I didn't mean to move the map.
Did you move the map of the ship?
I moved the map.
It'll be like the first time we did a boarding action with Captain Nandor.
So it'll be successful.
Right.
Well, it goes without saying, but we should be prepared for
I'll follow your lead.
more clowns.
I'm doing
Oh. Please, no.
I do expect
the Ember.
them to
Get
be
us
there.
close.
Did you hear a faint?
We're boarding.
Prepare
Fly
for
over top
boarding.
of it.
She'll fly you guys over to the ship.
And we're floating in space.
Use your imagination.
Cartoon
Just,
style, we're floating there and look down. Oh shit.
Yeah. The ship slowly hovers over, and you can see standing at sitting at the stoop of the carriage, colorful carriage. You would see what looks to be a donkey, dressed up in clown makeup, playing an accordion, while a miniature monkey is playing the little mini violin.
Oh, they're musical. Louis, you should go talk to him first.
I do not want to go anywhere near those things.
They look
Surprising
up as
that.
he's just playing.
I'll talk to him. Hey, do you talk or are you animals?
Oh, you guys here for the show?
Show.
It's gonna start soon.
I do not like the sound of that.
That sounds ominous.
What kind of show is it?
Greatest show in the world.
Are there gonna be clowns
Yes,
there?
and that's greatest show in the world. Yeah.
Oh,
Are there more clowns?
Could be.
Oh no.
Okay.
Where
Ask
is it
about-
on the is it on the ship?
No. It's in the big top.
The big top. Is that the circus?
Yeah. These guys are just
Where's this-
yelling down from your ship, and he's just yelling up at you guys.
Is there
Where's the
something
big
above
top?
us?
yeah, look up.
You look up, it's just the astral sea floating there.
Okay.
Not reassuring.
Was
No.
there a lady on the ship? Miss Valley?
Could be. I think she's in the show.
In the
Oh
show?
no, that does not sound good.
No.
Where? How do we get there?
Oh, it's inside.
So it's on the ship.
No,
It's in the carriage.
it's in the big
Okay.
top. That's what I
in the big-
said.
All right.
We go into the. Okay,
It's probably bigger on the inside.
Probably so.
that makes sense. Clowns and all that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna hop on the ship down below. Well, I guess we're going to the big top.
Go into the show.
More clowns. Great. I'll plop down.
As you
Yeah.
Didn't
plop,
even need my rope. I had it all ready and was like, we don't even need
as you plop down, seeing this little miniature, maybe like 6-inch tall monkey playing this comically large violin. And he kind of puts his accordion down, reaches in a pocket, pulls out a cigarette, and starts smoking it. It like lights on its own. The accordion keeps playing somehow. I'm the ticket checker. You guys got your tickets?
I don't have a ticket.
Can we buy some?
No, they're all sold out.
Yeah. We're
Are
gonna
we
go
seriously
in.
negotiating with a donkey and a monkey?
Yeah, I'm like, we're gonna go in now. So,
No, you can't go in. I'm sorry. Not unless you got a ticket.
Do I have any?
Takes a big
paper on
drag.
me?
You should really have a ticket. You know what? You all look like nice folks. I've been looking for things, but I don't know what they are.
Like what?
I don't
What are you looking?
know. Maybe if you could help me out, I'll sneak you in.
We are not giving these creatures anything but violence.
That's
I'm
fine
gonna
with
hand it
me, but not,
I'll hand
you
it
know,
a copper piece. I'll flip him a copper piece. Like that?
not looking for that, pal.
Oh.
Looking
Flips it
for a
back, hey.
thing. One of them's it's an invention. And you would see another hooved appendage appear on his like the back of his side, and just start scratching his head. Yeah, it's an invention, but it helps you look through a wall.
Is anybody else terrified of this thing?
Confused.
I'm gonna go through my
defied.
bag and see if I have any paper
Sure, you got some paper.
and anything to write with.
Sure, you got an ink and quill.
I'm just going to write out
General admission.
1, 2, yeah, like general admission, one entry, 1, 2, 6 times, and like the fanciest script I can, and try, and then
Give me a. Are you proficient with what is that? The lying tool?
Forgery?
Well, I'm not trying to
Forgery.
I mean, I'm not even necessarily trying to forge them.
Oh, you're
I'm
just
following
Is it-
clown logic, like
Gotcha.
and like cartoon logic. I'm like, well, I've got tickets. They're right here now.
Oh, well, that won't work. That's a good idea, though. You said they're all booked up, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking for.
Are you looking for a window?
Is it a window?
Oh, it's a
Could be.
riddle.
That's what it is. And another appendage. This time, 2 human hands form out of his stomach and just write down window and draws like a square with a cross in the middle. Big, like childish handwriting. Yeah.
Right. What else?
Okay. This other thing, well, it's bound. It chooses kings and peasants, but when it's freed, it foretells war woe. But also, while it's bound, it propels men's lust and furies. Also, while it's free, it tumbles, falls, fades. But also, while it's bound, I think life often thrives. And the other thing is I'm looking over my notes here. When it's freed, death often follows. What is that thing?
Could you
I'm
say it a
looking at
little
my
less
swords.
annoying?
I could.
Is that violence? Does he mean violence?
Say it again. Say it again in a normal voice.
This is how I talk. I'm sorry.
Well, knock it off.
Is it a river?
No, we got plenty of those.
Is it violence?
No, but I think that might be close.
Is it war? No, it can't be war.
No,
He
it's
said
war,
war in the
it's-
riddle.
Whenever it's freed, it foretells war and woe.
Whoa. Whoa.
And death
Wow.
follows after.
When it's free, but when it's bound, it foretells kings and queens.
I'll post it in
It's
the chat.
adjacent.
Awesome.
Gotta read this.
While it's bound, it chooses kings and peasants. When it's freed, foretells war and woe. While it's bound, it propels men's lust and furies. When it's freed, tumbles, falls, and fades. But bound, life often thrives. Freed, death often follows.
Freed, it tumbles, falls, fades.
Is it? Is it money?
No, I don't think so. We don't need that.
Violence. What's violence adjacent?
Oh, is it like a sword? Is it like a sword or something? A weapon?
Or a blade?
Almost, but then if it's bound, how could it propel lusts and furies of men?
Oh no.
Okay. Violence adjacent. Not a weapon.
But almost like
I wouldn't say violence adjacent, but like similar
Let's say-
track.
And weapon, but doesn't
Is-
cause men lust.
Is it legacy?
No. It's something you can hold. It's an object. I think.
Is it a pen? You write with it.
No, you could probably write with it. Probably. Wouldn't be pretty. Or would
Able
it?
to- And when it's freed, what was the freed part?
it was freed, it foretells war and woe.
And also,
It tumbles, falls,
But
and
you can
fades.
write with it.
I
And
guess.
Death will often
Is
death
it
will often follow.
blood?
Yeah, blood. We need lots of blood. I'll get it here, Stat. Don't worry. Thank you for that. Jeez Louise. You know, these people here don't know anything about what is what.
Jeez Louise, you two have met?
Of course we've met.
Okay.
I
All
see
right.
what you
I
did
don't
there.
think we've ever met.
I'm still very not comfortable with the situation. I'm talking
Right.
to a clown donkey with multiple appendages.
Oh!
Answering its
And
riddles.
they all kind of like shuffle back in as the notebook that he was writing on topples to the floor. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you there, pal.
I mean, I think we might be more scared of the whole window in blood situation.
Right.
Oh,
What's
Is there
the
anything
next
else?
thing? Yeah, tell us the thing you
I'm
need.
looking for numbers. I'm trying to figure out some people's ages. Make sure they're the right age to see the show.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So, this princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of their present age.
I'm gonna need you to say all that again and write it
Put it in the
down.
chat.
A princess is as old as the prince will
Prince.
be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of their present age.
Oh,
I can't.
42.
Is that right?
I need to know how old they both are.
It would be
Yes.
42 and 84. If that was correct. Which is old as the prince. So
Will
X
be.
equals Y. Equals 2Y.
I can't.
I
My
know,
brain
I know
can't
some people that would be really good at this.
My brain cannot understand those words.
Okay.
Princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess, twice as old as the prince was, when the princess's age was half the sum of their present age.
How old are they now?
I have no idea. There's no way to know. It's gonna be something really obvious.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a word problem.
Yeah, princess is
Yeah.
twice
It is definitely a problem of words.
There's no numbers in there, but there are.
Mm-hmm.
Equals Y.
Was half the sum of their present age.
Half. So is the princess 4 times as old?
Making you guys do math for D&D.
I'm
Right.
not doing it. I'm not doing that at all.
I thought we were playing a fantasy game. You're bringing me back to math.
God.
Right.
Math without
Right.
numbers.
There's no numbers.
Right. Numbers would be easy.
This
Mhm.
is old.
The prince will
Okay.
be.
When the princess's age was half the sum of their present age.
I don't understand the question and I refuse to respond.
We could just leave.
Oblate, can't you just shoot it?
I mean, yeah, I could just shoot it.
What?
It would still be alive, though.
Yeah,
Right. And that won't
Definitely.
fit us into the show.
Okay. All right. Let's
So
buckle down. Let's buckle down here and do this.
Yeah.
the
Buckling.
princess is as old as the prince will be when
I gotta write some shit down.
work it backwards.
Yeah. Okay.
all right, so a princess is as old as the prince will be.
Okay, break it down into
Wait.
different parts.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause there's
Princesses
three.
is half the sum of their present age.
Move this so I can write on my desk.
So princess. Oh god, the
Let me
It's
just.
doozy.
Princess X,
Look at
Princess
the
is Y. Or vice versa.
There's a couple of possible answers, but there's... I think they're less than 80.
Okay. That good. Good.
This is actually from a video game.
Yeah, and it sounded kind of familiar.
It probably is.
Oh.
This is a favor for your brains.
It's not. It's doing
We
me
appreciate
any
it. Thank you.
favors.
It's-
You think it
it's-
would be, but my brain is rejecting every type of equation that I'm
Right.
trying to make.
But it's still, even trying helps the elasticity stuff.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
People like to watch us do this.
just watching us.
Yeah, they
just, like,
do. Yeah, they
literally
do.
Think,
God.
not even thinking out loud.
Wait.
If you give up,
So prince
No.
equals
Okay.
princess equals prince.
Because I think I've got it, but I got to make sure it works.
2 times prince.
Tell us what you think you have, and then we can work through it.
So princess times 2
Yes, I have. Yep.
equals prince divided by 2 plus prince, right?
plus
That's
prince
right.
and princess.
Yeah.
So
The princess
hold on.
is this old. Okay.
Princess times 2 equals prince divided by 2 plus, that doesn't make sense, plus prince.
Hold on.
Oh, this is when math started adding letters. I quit paying
That's-
attention then.
That's what I'm coming up with, but I think I have the end part wrong. Because that would just be
So the way we know what it all equals is that their 2 ages divided by 2 should create the equals to the other the last variable for the first half. The first half should be princess equals
gotcha.
double the prince, which prince should then equal half of what the 2 of them equaled together.
Right.
So if we say
I think they're the same age.
So if
Wait.
we say
The math could be
2,
that they are the same, but they wouldn't because one's double.
No.
Doctor
One
was his mother. Oh, that's
I got that one. I've heard that
yeah, if we did it with oblates, they're the same age because like 2 times 2 is 4 equals 2 plus 2 equals 4 divided by 2 equals.
one. But if they're the same age, then it would be every single number,
Yeah, no.
Right.
which means
It's
there wouldn't be just a few answers. There'd be every answer.
Right.
Okay.
Any
Every number
possibility.
would be right,
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Right. So
unless of course the answer is all real numbers,
That's
no.
true.
which is true for math.
There is no limit.
Yeah.
That's got to be the answer.
No.
4 times 2 is 8.
No, they're probably like 16. Probably like 16 and 24 or something like that.
So you have to break it down into 3 equations.
Yeah, because there's 3 pieces.
Right.
And the one we need to solve first is basically
Right.
princess plus is basically prince plus princess's age
No, is it times 2 or
divided by 2.
If you guys give up, we can.
No.
Well, it's kind of confusing because
This-
well, of course it's kind of confusing. That's obvious, but
Mhm.
the last part is weird because half the sum of their present age,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
it kind of makes me think that their ages are the same when that's not going to be true.
So if you take
Her age is just half of what their combination of ages are, and then the princess
But after their
is
what their
twice as old as
combination
that
was
of the prince.
right,
Yeah.
That's
was.
yeah, like that's the part that
was.
makes it
It's the
just
same,
an
it's
even
half.
wider.
Do you want me to give you the equations?
Yeah, that'd be great. I could do some math. That's
Yeah.
Or
I give up.
Mm-mm.
So I'm like, okay, well, There should be. Like, I think I know which ones they are, but like. Yeah. So.
X minus P. So what is P?
It's in
The,
the, first
the
part
number of
this.
years? Oh, I didn't read that part. Okay.
Okay.
I'm using X equals princess current age.
X
Y
But we can
equals
always
Y,
waive this with
F equals
an intelligence check if you guys want.
F equals a number of
I'll
years
do it.
and
I
J-
volunteer.
I think we're checking our intelligence
No,
right
we,
now.
we've got this. We've got to figure.
Dr.
Okay.
Jellybean
All
says
Jellybean could
players-
probably figure it out.
All
Yeah.
the players are
F
rolling
equals
out ones right now.
Give
Right.
us a few more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
me-
Dr. Jellybean
Let me
will
type
say,
in
if
some
my
numbers.
Give me just as many
calculations are
minutes as I
correct-
thought I had before I knew this was difficult.
Yeah, right.
Plus
And then
half
half-
of that divided
your
by
age.
3.
Yeah.
Right, so X and Y.
This is dumb.
Dr. Jellybean, you can roll me an intelligence check.
No.
They're
let
not.
us finish it.
They want to figure it
I'll
I'll let
out.
him figure it out,
Yeah.
but then Dr. Jellybean can say I knew it already anyways.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna give you an intelligence
I
check.
just feel like we're all huddled around in a circle except for Dr. Jellybean.
She's
Right,
just
Rory
like,
knows the answers.
I sure hope the show in the Big Top doesn't
Oh,
begin
she doesn't
until we
know
get
it.
in.
Dr. Jellybean doesn't know it.
I don't know it neither.
Doesn't know it.
No.
I can roll an intelligence.
You do have heroic
check.
inspiration.
What is that? D8 or just a reroll?
Heroic.
It's a
It's a
reroll.
reroll.
Let's reroll it.
You all do.
Do it, but better.
It's
Better.
good this time. It's better.
Better.
It's better. I'm not doing this to torture you guys.
This
Yeah,
is
you are.
Yes, you are.
bad.
All right, so
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
times 2, so it's 2x.
There.
Ugh.
We'll have solved it later
Hey, there we go.
because I
Written
used
somewhere.
my inspiration as well.
So 2
Okay, you got to
x minus
Just saying that
p
sentence is hard.
equals x plus y. Oh, so we have 2x minus 2p equals x plus y minus that, so x minus 2p equals y. Y is the prince.
Y is Prince, yes.
So
Yeah.
y, so y equals x minus 2p, and then x equals y plus 2p. Thank God I did that right in a minute. But the p is number of years.
In
Yeah,
the
P is number of
past.
years past, and F is number of years further.
Further on.
Oh, so it's F then. Shit.
Yeah, there's an F as well to determine what X is. It's Y plus F.
Whoops, I missed that F. So
All right,
That's-
I might be doing this wrong, but because it's
3.
been forever since I've done college math. But is it 3 and 4?
You're close.
Oh,
They're-
with the voice too.
They're old. They're old enough to go in. I think they're not infants.
Wait, so hold on. Then if you just add zeros to the end of all that, 30 and 40.
Yeah.
Are you
would
just
of
saying
all people
yeah?
come up with that?
Brain.
No, it's 30 and 40.
Is it okay? Or just being like,
Because it's
yeah,
the only way to
sure.
have the current president. But yeah, I think it would work with 3 and 4, but they have to be older. This is what he was saying.
They're not
So,
babies. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, they're not too old. They're not too young. I just want to make sure they were over 20.
3 or 4 would work though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's one of the other answers. Yeah, that checks.
All right. Well, yeah, you guys did the math. That sounds about right. They said something.
Tobias figured it out.
That's not true.
Eighth will
It's
figure
an
it out.
idiot savant thing, you know.
Yeah.
Google.
His time ghost whispered to it.
Oh,
But as you, yeah, come on in. I'll sneak you in the side. Just take a seat where you can. It'll be dark in there, but don't sweat it.
That's even worse. I feel like this is a Homer Simpson moment. That's right.
Louise is very hesitant to go in.
I mean, what other option do we
It
have?
should be.
As the door opens without him moving.
Right. Well, let's go on in, guys. It's gonna be dark in there.
Hey, donkey guy, nothing bad's gonna happen to us in there, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I
Okay,
hope not.
let's-
You guys have helped me out a lot.
Blood, windows, and
30 and 40.
Gotta get the windows. We gotta get lots of blood. And like I said, ticket checker. I didn't check their ages. But you guys all look old enough. Boy, you know what? You did me a solid. I'll do you a solid. I'm not gonna check your ages either.
Okay, well, let's just walk into the Carnival of Doom where we can all die by clowns.
It's the big
At
top.
least we won't see it coming. It's dark in there.
Right, the big top.
Mhm.
hey, maybe you'll have a new song about this, Luis.
I don't even want to begin to imagine what inspiration will come from this. But
Let's
here we go.
Let's go.
As you enter into this small carriage, plenty of cloth fabrics to wade through. I'll switch it to this one. As you make your way through several, Malcolm knows this one. Several different kind of discordant music melodies starting to play, and multicolored fabrics as you're entering through this darkened space. You can almost feel like a couple of couches are emptied. Yeah, that's good. See a faint spotlight in the center. You think it's in the center of the space here. This is a huge space. Plenty of... You can see some fabrics behind you that are kind of whisking up high. Place is probably like 100, 120 feet tall. Maybe taller. Can faintly see that you're at the edge of a balcony with two multicolored couches overlooking some sort of inside of a circus tent. You can see faintly over one direction there's another balcony with some low lights hanging over, and across the way a third balcony. As in the shadows above, you can kind of notice little trapeze artists dancing on tightrope. Just like shadows, like nothing much. Hear this faint giggling kind of all throughout this cacophony of light laughter and cheers. Claps, people clapping. You don't see any people. As you reach the end of the stage, you'd see a ring of fire erupt nearby in this one ring of this 3-ring circus as it illuminates part of the big top. You can see centrally there's a large pillar with ornate lanterns of it, kind of shooting down spotlights here and there, seeing a pool maybe 30 or so feet deep of this dark greenish liquid, with the trapeze artist in the shadows above, trapezing up there. And across the way you can notice a 3rd ring, because the pool's up one of the rings. A 3rd ring looks like it just has like a broken chair in it, and it's just sand inside. As the lights illuminate, you can see a large, dare I say, demonic-looking entity standing at about 12 feet tall, horns pulled back, wings that of like a bat, dressed in colorful frock. As his head faces towards you all. Welcome, guests! We weren't expecting any more visitors, but so glad of you to join us for the festival.
Louise immediately turns around and tries to start walking out.
As you start to walk out, all of you quickly and rapidly vanish one by one. And actually, you don't even vanish. Louise, you start walking out, and you're actually on top of this large, tall pedestal up where the trapeze artists were a moment ago, above this vat of acid.
Well,
as you're all there. Good.
Oh.
Now, please, perform. We don't like stragglers. And as you feel like you guys have to perform some fashion, that is where we're going to end tonight. As you actually can notice as you're standing up here with the lights overhead, the entire floor is carpeted with blood, skulls, just a carpet of it.
Makes sense.
As you're on this rickety tower overlooking, there's only a few individuals in here that you see. But that is where we're going to end tonight, folks. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking it out. And sorry for the horrible riddle. It's the genie riddle from Baldur's Gate 2.
Oh, for the math one.
Wow.
Yeah, for the math
I was
one.
going to ask you where the... Okay.
But thanks again for watching, everyone. Stick around. We will
Thank you, Twitch.
We will be taking a week off next week, but we will be back in February.
Taking a week off to let our brains recover.
Yes.
Yeah,
that was
that
a hell of a
puzzle.
riddle.
The puzzle.
Already did it all out of us.
But we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for
Night,
watching.
Twitch.
See you, everyone. Good night, Twitch.
Bye.